Hey, what's up, Visionaries? Welcome back to the Arc Vision Fan Jam. My name's Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because it is Supporter Sunday. Today's song request comes from Nerd Vamp, You Rock, and yeah, she asked for Shakespeare's sister, Stay. So one thing that Nerd Vamp said was that this band is half of, it's a duo, and one half of it is the singer from Bannerama. I doesn't recall any bells, but apparently that's a big deal. So anyway, maybe we'll check out some Bannerama in the future. Let me know on the Patreon. But yeah, so today we're going to be checking out Shakespeare's sister. And before we get into this, I do want to say you guys rock. Thank you for all love and all the support. Also, if you guys are really resonating with the channel, definitely smash the like button on this one. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe, join the family if you would, yeah, we'd love to have you around. Also, if you want to support the channel and at the same time request songs like Nerd Vamp and albums for us to react to, like we're doing with Kelly Clarkson right now, definitely join everyone in the Patreon family and leave a request there. As always, shout out to you, my patrons. Thank you guys so much for, you know, keeping this this vision, this dream of mine alive. The thing I've been, you know, viewing in my mind for 2 years. So thanks for making it seem like it's very close to happening in the grand capacity that, you know, I always knew. So thank you. And my future family says thank you. As always, keep the song requests coming. And lastly, if you want to get your hands on official merchandise and check out my podcast, links to those down below. Also, if you want to get a hold of me and everybody, we are hanging out on the Discord nowadays. So, without further ado, let's get into Shakespeare's sister, Stay. This is an old one. Back when they did this still.
If this world is wearing thin and you're thinking of escape, I'll go anywhere with you. Just wrap me up in chains. But if you try to go alone, don't think I'll understand. Stay with me. Stay with me. In the silence of your room, in the darkness of your dreams.
One thing about her voice is it's so tortured. You can hear almost, she has a beautiful voice. She has a fantastic voice. But there's almost like a collapse at the end of some of the melodies, at the end of some of the sentences. Where it's almost like it's painful. Like she's almost like hiccuping or something. Like she's trying to hold on to the note and not just letting it free. It's almost like the way she's singing is actually how she feels about this man that might be passing on, that she doesn't want to leave her. Which, if that is done on purpose, then she's a masterful singer, because that takes such artistic composure and talent to actually pull off. The only time I've ever actually seen it pulled off that well is also the song Dead Inside by Muse that we listened to, that Matt Bellamy just did such an impeccable job of sounding tortured, you know, in that song. But anyway, so far this is very cool, Nerd Vamp. Great video too. So anyway, let's get back into it.
In the silence of your room, in the darkness of your dreams, you must only think of me. There can be no in between. When your pride is on the floor, I'll make you beg for more. Stay with me. Stay with me. You'd better hope and pray that you make it safe back to your own world. You better hope and pray that you'll wake one day in your own world. 'Cause when you sleep at night, they don't hear your cries in your own world. Only time will tell if you can break the spell back in your own world.
Amazing instrumental production. I got chills. Wow, I was not expecting it to open up like that and the video to shift like that. Holy shit. This is a masterpiece. This was absolutely impeccable on every level. This is like a theater performance mixed with like a story, mixed with, well, obviously theater performances usually have stories, but it was like a whole production. I immensely respect the creativity, thought, and passion that went into this. Just on every level, it just gave me goosebumps. Just the passion, her vocal ability, just convey that pain and that cry for help. And whoever played the death did such a good job. Just, you know, well, not even, I can't even say such a good job because there's so many different ways to interpret death. You can interpret death as a thing that steals you away in the night, or you can also interpret death as, you know, the beautiful, I don't know, almost like a caretaker. Just kind of like takes care of you, you know, allows you to let go of this world in a sense. I feel like there's two very different ways, probably other multiple ways to look at death. And it probably also depends on your anxieties about death. Like, I'm not afraid of death. I've done too many psychedelics. Like, if someone told me I was going to die tomorrow, I wouldn't be afraid of death. I'd be afraid of, I'd just be like, man, like, I just, you know, I wish I had more time, like, just to tell people I love them, to, like, if someone was to tell me I was to die tomorrow, I'd be like, fuck, I just feel like I'm just getting started. You know, I don't know, like, I believe in, like, I believe we come back. I believe in reincarnation in some form or another, so death isn't very scary to me. It's just, it's like the passage to another life. So yeah, like, I don't view death like the character in this, but I definitely can see why some people would. You know, death can be a grim reaper, you know? Yeah, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, right? And, but yeah, this was incredible. Wow. It was kind of cool that she and Death were kind of like battling over the fate of the man. How it's almost like whoever had the stronger will would take the life. So, you know, the human, his girlfriend, wife, whatever, if her will was powerful enough, she could bring him back from the brink, from limbo. And then if Death's will was more powerful, she could take him with her. Right? It's just so gothic. I loved it. I love stuff like this. Oh my god, like, one of my favorite movies is like Sweeney Todd. I love like Nightmare Before Christmas. I love Tim Burton. I love Henry Selick. I love claymation. I love dark gothic shit. Just love it. Love the imagery. I always tell you guys, this is weird because I'm such an optimist, but yeah, part of me loves fucked up stuff. And you know what? I don't even necessarily think it's fucked up. I think it's your interpretation. I think that if you're afraid of this stuff, it's fucked up, but if you just kind of accept all things in life as just part of the whole, and we're just experiencing different parts of infinity, then it's just like, cool, you know, you're just experiencing another part of life. And, you know, once you accept it, that it exists, you can just choose to let go, you know, walk away. Like, I feel like until you accept something, you can't actually let go of it. It becomes like embedded. It becomes like a leech, like a symbiote that just kind of sticks with you. Because it really, where it sticks with you is in your mind, in your anger, in your frustration, your fear, in your anxiety. All the things that you're afraid of, all the things that you hate, all the things that you fear. Yeah. You hold on to them. You give them power. But anyway, what do you guys think of this one? Thank you very much for the suggestion, Nerd Vamp. This was very cool. And yeah, everyone else, what other Shakespeare Sisters songs are really good? That's such a weird name. Kind of took me for a tongue twister. But yeah, what are your top 3 favorite songs by Shakespeare's Sister? Very interested, because this is definitely a band that I'm possibly interested in getting back to. Definitely leave any suggestions in the Patreon, and we'll definitely get back to them whenever you guys want. But also, if you guys are still sticking around here, definitely smash the like button to help me out if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're liking the content. Also, what artists have we not had on the channel in a while that you guys want to see back on? Definitely leave your song submission ideas in the Patreon. Leave them there. You guys know what I'm talking about when you check out the Patreon. You know it's how it works. But yeah, at the same time, if you guys want to support the channel in a big way and request songs, like I just said, and albums for us to react to, definitely join everyone else in the Patreon and leave your requests there. And as always, shout out to my patrons. You guys rock. Thank you for all love and all the support. And yeah, keep song requests coming. Lastly, if you want to check my podcast, get your hands on official merchandise, links down below. Also, if you want to hang out with myself, we are on Discord nowadays. So, yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I love you.